Hello everybody. I'm here. This is Mount Hood right behind me. I'm at the Timberline Lodge, which I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see it. I'm behind the Timberline Lodge. So here's the lodge, which is, I don't even know how many feet I'm up actually. Probably about 4,000 feet up, I think, maybe. I'm not sure. But it's funny, the camera is interesting because that's Mount Hood. And it looks small on the camera, but it's massive. It's one of these main mountains here in the Cascades, which are amazing. And right on the other side of Timberline Lodge is Mount Adams, which is equally spectacular. I'll take a picture of that actually and post it on here after I'm done with this video. So I just wanted to give an update. So Kathy Cooney's here. Hey, Cooney. So I'm on the road. I am staying up in Portland, Oregon right now, and I'm taking a trip down to Bend. And Bend, Oregon is, I don't know if you have this happen to you sometimes, but like places show up over and over. I've had so many people mention to me over the years about Bend, Oregon, and have never made it out here. I've been out here a number of times, but never made it to Bend. So today, it's about a 3-hour drive from Portland, and I figured I've got the whole day. The weather's been rainy here, and people have said to me, well, welcome to Portland. And, I've heard that about the Pacific Northwest, that it's very rainy, which has helped me realize that this is not a place I could live, but it's beautiful and it's amazing. But anyway, I'm going to check out Bend, which is a little bit more on the eastern side of the mountains, so I think it rains less there. So that's where I'm headed today, and stopped here at the Timberline Lodge. And you may know, if you've ever seen the movie The Shining, which I've never seen the whole thing, to be honest, but I'm aware of like all the famous scenes from it. And this Timberline Lodge is where they filmed the exterior scenes for that movie. So bringing you a little movie trivia here. So update on my journey. It's up and down and all over the place. When I left, I think the last time I left a video was from Southern California again, and I'm not in Southern California anymore, you can see. And then I hit the road and went out to Arizona. I think I might have put I did one from my hotel room, I think. Yeah, anyway. And then went to Northern California, visited some friends, and now I'm up here in Oregon. And when I left California and went through Arizona and up to Northern California, I was flying high. I was like in the excitement of it all and the adventure of it all, and I was like in love with my life and in love with nature and in love with this amazing planet. And then, as life is, full of ups and downs, right? Sometimes for inexplicable reasons, and sometimes for obvious reasons, but the journey started getting a bit harder when I came up here to Portland. And, as I've been posting here, it's all about the outer journey, but also the inner journey, which to me, they're, not only are they linked, they're ultimately one and the same. I believe that just in general about all of us and life. But, so I know for me, this journey, it's a wild thing that I'm doing this. And my intention is to find a place to live, a place to call home. And I was talking to a friend of mine when I was out in Northern California, and she was just reflecting to me how lucky I am to be able to do this. And we really realized that most people, I think that life, there's that expression that life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. I think it might have been John Lennon that said that. But, she was just saying, like, reflecting on her life, how where she's lived has always just been an extension of the next, like, either job or, a situation that brought her someplace, and then that's where she lived. So for me to be, like, very consciously and intentionally being on this trip to, I don't know if the word is discover or find or fall into or end up, I don't even know, a place to live, and the intentionality of that, I don't have a roadmap for this. I don't know how to do this, so I'm kind of like, I go through moments of being just super, the freedom, like so many people I've talked to about it are like, you're so lucky, and the freedom, and I'd love to do that and hit the open road and la la la, right? And there's definitely that component to it. And then what's been happening for me this week is I'm like, how do I actually make this decision? And I know that Like, I really truly believe that this is guided. I have a belief that we're part of something much greater, a greater whole, and that there's some greater part of me that's guiding this whole thing. It very much feels that way. So I have to trust that part, that it's going to lead me right where is the perfect place for me to be. But in the meantime, like, knowing what actions to take and where to go and all of that stuff, it can be really scary, I'm staying at this Airbnb in Portland, which is great and weird, like living with this stranger. But he's got 2 kittens, so I think that's part of the reason I'm there. He's got these 2 4-month-old kittens, so I get kitten energy while I'm there, which is awesome. But I was definitely going deep into it, a couple of days ago, like over the weekend, and then yesterday I was just kind of like, what the fuck am I doing? How do I do this? And it just brings up fear, and I was feeling really scared and all of that. So, but here I am, then I was like, all right, I want to go to Bend. So this morning when I woke up, part of me just wanted to stay in bed all day, and just curl up in a ball and be like, I don't know how to do this. This is hard. But then I was like, well, Bend, like, can I at least do that? Take a trip, take a drive. I mean, driving is very comfortable for me. I've been in the car for hours. So I was like, well, let me get on at Bend and just check out Bend, and just at least it's something, right? Yeah, so that's where I'm headed today. And I think I'm going to stop there. I was going to share more about the inner journey, but it's feeling kind of vulnerable to be sharing that right now. So I'm going to hold off on that, maybe for my next, another piece of it related to my trauma healing journey. That's very much connected to why I came up here to Portland. So maybe I'll share more about that on my next video. But in the meantime, here's Mount Hood. I don't know if you can see, there's like ski lifts and stuff back there, and so it's an amazing place. And this Timberline Lodge is amazing inside. Anyway, sending love to you all, and I'll be back in touch. Pam is here, and Kim, how you guys? Hope you're doing well, and I'll be back sometime in the near future. All right, love you all. Bye.